Alright. Sometimes when you launch a broadcast from the PlayStation, it says that you're broadcasting, but it doesn't actually show up on YouTube. And so they kind of dropped the ball, and I actually lost over 8 hours of DLC gameplay because of that. Back when I was exploring the river and entering the blue flower field for the first time. So I've been hanging out in this New Game Plus cycle for frickin' ever, and usually I do. You lost DLC gameplay? Why? What do you mean I lost DLC gameplay? Oh, I mean, yeah, sorry. I was just explaining. Sometimes when you start a broadcast from the PlayStation, it doesn't actually complete the handoff to YouTube, and it just tells you that you're streaming when you're not actually streaming. And so I recorded my entire DLC playthrough, but the PlayStation gaslit me once about streaming, and it was not actually streaming. And so even though I recorded most of my DLC playthrough, I lost an 8-hour session because it was not actually streaming when I thought it was streaming. And that sucks. So what I'm doing right now is I've been hanging out in this New Game Plus cycle for ages, and I usually just do co-op by getting summoned by other people, but with the onset of Night Rain, I think we need more hosts at my level, so I'm going to enter New Game Plus 2 and start hosting as I complete the game again. And I'll summon everyone I can on that run, but for the final boss rush, I do want to try to solo these bosses for my own enjoyment. So that's what I'm going to do now, starting with Placidusax. Let's do... Got you on the TV now, don't embarrass yourself, ha. Alright, so here's the question with Placidusax. Do I want to use piercing, a charged heavy attack, Royal Knight Resolve, Zweihander, which is his conventional weakness, or do I want to use DLC weapons for the anti-dragon effect, which are pretty badass, but don't hit his basic weakness, but are probably going to be pretty strong anyway. You know what, I'll just test both. This has got to be the worst boss run back of the entire... maybe the entire game, including the DLC. Do it with the Melina knife, lol, or with your fists, be a man. No thanks. I don't even have the Melina knife on this. I might not even meet the requirements if it has a faith requirement. I'm thinking about it. I've done the Zweihander Royal Knight Resolve before. It would be stronger this time with the two-handed talisman and Rakshasa set, but I don't know, I kind of do want to test out the katana on Placidusax. I bet you know what? No, I can't decide which would do more because the Royal Knight Resolve Zweihander is big damage. I will test both. I might throw this first run to test both, but we'll see. Because it's a really tedious talisman swap to optimize either. Rivers of Blood, White Mask, Blood Talismans. The underrated and underused build. Yes, don't forget the crow feather cape, right? Right. Alright, let's see here. I think I will first try... I'll first try the Zweihander and just see what kind of damage it does, and then I'll switch to the thing. Okay. I don't have a good lightning shield. I guess I should just dodge. I wonder if bow only? You would be surprised, it's actually pretty good against Placidusax with Radahn's Reign. I have a very situational Flask of Wondrous Physic, so I might not use it, but we'll see. Alright, oh, I almost forgot. Yeah, that looks like a decent setup. Okay. I will do this. All right. $2,996. Ow. Yeah, 2996. Oh shit. Alright, it's not the big one. Oh, it does do less damage. Do I got the right talismans? Yeah. Wow, that was crazy. Yeah. Alright. Shit. Fuck. Ow. 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 Where'd he go? Is this the big one? Yeah. Nice. First try. Still 6 healing flasks. Very fun. Oh, let me grab the high resolution recording. Alright, there we go. I'm trying to think of good builds or atrocious builds with bias for the latter. You mean for Elden Ring? Let me get rid of there we go. Now, should I do Millennia or Malekith next? Beat Godfrey with Elon's build? No thanks. I wonder, I think I haven't done, I still never got this Saluvus, no, the Dung Eater Spirit Ashes. It's probably too late to do that on this character, but we'll see. Real quick. Yeah, okay. Millennia or Malekith? Melania. Blade of Mikla, who has never known defeat. Alright. So be it. So be it. We'll see about that. Alright. Gonna use a setup that I know works really good in co-op, but I've never tried it against her solo yet, so we'll see how that goes. I'm a big fan of the blood-sucking cracked tier, but that's why I couldn't use it last time. I might as well change it while I'm boss rushing though. Let's do light roll. That'll be a good call for Millennia. Okay. Oftentimes there's blood stains out here, so I left a kind of funny message here. Blood stain. Could this be a just getting started? Because the cutscene places you right in the middle, and she usually kills people real fast like that. Let's see here. Do I have everything I need? I think so. Alright. Ow, that was a bad one. Ow. Out. Nope.
I am Melania, Blade of Mikla.
It's been a while since I've seen that one. Turns out she's a lot easier in co-op. I know, who would have guessed? Ah yes, trading blows with Millennia is truly a strategy of all time. Yes, and I did it completely on purpose. Very intentional. Alright, let's see. Oh my god. Alright. Nice. Alright. I'm on the edge of my seat.
The scarlet bloom flowers once more.
I think they got that line backwards. It should have been the scarlet flower blooms once more.
You will witness true horror. Now, rot.
Fuck. Oh my god.
By the scarlet rot.
I never ever died to that, except when the angle of the lock-on obscures her with my character model, which is apparently the time I'm doing it solo as host. Every time I'm summoned and the host dies to that, I'm like, a facepalm, like, how could you die to that? It's so easy to dodge. And then look at me. Look at me as soon as I'm left to my own devices. Alright. Need a sip of water. So easy to dodge. Yeah. Yep. No, it is though, if you can see her, and not covered by the character model. Let's see here. Oh, I forgot to rune arc. Oh god. Shit. Alright. Let's not mess this up. Jesus. I got spun around. Oh god. Nope. Anyone else notice that she's a lot more aggressive in the second phase? That kick goes the other way than usual.
flesh be consumed by the scarlet.
Not ideal. Oof. Might try saving the flask for a little bit later. What else did I put on the flask? The light roll. I think I'm gonna switch it out. To HP regen. Yeah. All right. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Blade of Nicola.
I don't have the lock off spin around thingy down exactly right. I don't know if you're required to sprint when doing that. Maybe you are. I always trade that, and I don't mean to, it just, we always come out with it at the same time. Wow. Oh my god.
I am Melania, Blade of Nikola.
Alright. I think, I'm gonna switch to Malekith. Maybe I'll, get back to her later. She's a lot harder solo than she is as a summon in co-op. And you know, I've only fought her solo, not very often, because this is my new game plus. So yeah. Let's see here. Hopefully, Malekith is as easy as I remember, but we'll see. Let's see here. Hmm. Hmm. All right.
Vanished. Why wouldst thou? Why? It's no matter. I hereby vow the destined death shall not be stolen again.
Ouch. All right, all right, all right, all right. Ouch. Damn, that's sad. What a waste. There we go, let's not mess it up this time. There we go. Haha.
The Golden Order cannot be restored.
Alright. Getting the first try on that makes me feel a lot better for being put in my place by Millennia. I had very well placed confidence from the co-op against Malekith. You can solo Millennia easily after a short 100 attempt warm-up, yeah. Very relatable.
The rune of death is unbound. And the lands between are shrouded by death's dark fate. But the flames will also burn the impenetrable thorns. Farewell it is then. You'll be Elden Lord yet.
Alrighty. Might try the blood-sucking cracked tear on Gideon.
It's you. I finally come to understand. The Master was nothing more than a madman. Enchanted by a vain and ruinous delusion, he rejected the perfection of the Golden Order, seeking to supplant our glorious faith with his own. Could there be a more pitiable comedy? Look at it. The culmination of perfection. Burning before our very eyes.
You're welcome. This poor guy.
Oh, I finally come to the Master as an enchanter seeking to...
I want to fight him. Let's see here. Oh, it's kind of fun to do the, to do parkour on this thing. Once I was, really bored and I got really high up. Let me see if I can get very far. Alright, here's where it starts getting tricky. Alright, well, you can get on that little knife edge and climb all the way up until that little spike at the top. And then you can't really get past that. Fun way to waste time. Alright. I want to kill this guy, just for fun. Let's see here. What would be a fun way? Bonk. The bonk. We must bonk. Yes.
You've done it. Faith grants me strength that I might endure. Oh, guidance of grace. Why can't I?
You know, for an NPC, that was easier than I expected. Alright, gotta refresh my physic. For Gideon, not sure, but undecided between the Fox and the Falx or Falx or however you pronounce it, and Barbaric Roar, Braggart's Roar, Gugs. I'll try Braggart's Roar, Gugs for now. I'm gonna use the restroom and I'll be right back. Alright. I feel like this is the Gug's Braggart's Roar. Will be good as an opener. I just don't know that it'll be good after he starts casting stuff. But come to think of it, he has that retaliation thing that pops if you attack him too much, so maybe the Phalanx is bad for that. I just haven't got to use the Phalanx very much yet. I'm also thinking about, I don't think he's a chronic runner, so I don't need a good running attack weapon. Yeah, I think I'll just try this, and if I don't like it, maybe I'll see what I think if I don't like it. All right. It's probably most likely to hit me with magic, but I might as well. I'm gonna go kind of glass cannon-y. Where are you? Oh man. There you are. Where'd you go? There you are. Alright.
I knew you'd come to stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, none shall take the throne.
Wow, look at that damage. Nice! Nice, nice, nice. I love it. Alright.
Cannot become a lord.
That's exactly how I wanted it to go.
Not even you
Okay.
cannot kill a god.
Very good. Luckily for my charged R2s, he has very, very poor survival instincts. Oh, I almost forgot. I need to grab... I wanted to grab the gold mask thing. Is that branch? The branch is no longer there? Okay. There we go. No item ahead? Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me I did the quest wrong. He's got to be here somewhere, right? Oh my god. Where is he? Did I do the quest wrong? Cornix was here. Did I mess up the quest by killing Cornix? If that's his name, if I remember his name correctly. Seek teacher, but likely despair. There he is! Perfect, perfect. I think this is the only achievement I don't have yet. Mending Rune of the Perfect Order, discovered by the noble gold mask used to restore the fractured Elden Ring when brandished by the Elden Lord, a rune of transcendental ideology which will attempt to perfect the Golden Order. The current imperfection of the Golden Order and instability of ideology can be blamed upon the fickleness of the gods no better than men. That is the fly in the ointment. Alrighty. I don't know, have I done Fortisax yet? I haven't? I can't believe it. If you're not coming the madness grab followed by spamming Blade of Damnation, are you even doing Gideon correctly? Using lore accurate gut sword. Yeah, that was some lore accurate gut swording for sure. Well, it's lightning infused, but close enough. Let's see here. I forgot that Fortisax was leftover. Alright. Oh, what tier do I want? I feel like he's such a... what do you call? Oh fuck it, I'm gonna try bloodsucking. It's not optimal on a dragon that stalling, that's what I was looking for. A lot of enemies are stalling enemies, they just make the fight take a long time. But I want to try the bloodsucking tier anyway, because I like it, and it's cool. All right. Oh my god, look at that. Nice. I like doing big damage. That was really fun. That was a lot of fun. That is exactly, you know, I finally achieved my dream Fortis X fight. I'm so happy. It's just so hard to hit his head, you know? Could have done with taking less damage, but that's good enough for me. All right.
Prince of Death, take a good look. See the wrath of the Golden Order, the Order's justice writ in blood. This is what's become of your precious rich. Naught but expired meat and bone. This is a proper death, oh Prince. Look at this rotten hole. No more children can be got from this useless flesh. Your mother is dead. This is revenge, you witch, and you ghoul. This is the wrath of Dee. Hello. The rotten witch is dead. The Golden Order unsullied. Now I can look my brother Darian in the eye. Honeyed rays of gold, deliver my spirit. Darian, now I have no regrets. Honeyed rays of gold, deliver my spirit.
Prepare to die, motherfucker. Alright, let's see here. Let's grab this. Actually. Yes. Yes, okay. Yeah, this looks pretty good to me.
Then you are a defiler of the Golden Order and murderer of my brother.
That was a lot of damage.
Forgive me. Daria.
That was a lot of damage. It was like something like 2,000 damage on that first hit. That was crazy. Alright, let's get rid of this junk. Okay. That reminds me. Okay. Let's see here. Fortisex. Already did Estelle. Already did Moog. Almost certainly did the Dragonkin Soldier. And I think we got Horaloo next. Alright. Where'd you go? You achieved your dream fight, and I didn't even get to see a moment of it. Lol. Stream fixed when it ended. Oh, you can just rewind the VOD. Basically, I two-shot him. It took me a while to get the 2 shots, but basically, I like using Giant Hunt against Ancient Dragons. It's just really hard to hit. And I finally remembered to also apply Dragon Commune and Grease at the same time, so it did a lot of damage. I need to compare the damage to what the Dragon Katana did. Maybe I should switch to that for all my dragons instead of the Dragon Katana. Although the Dragon Katana is at least easy to land. I don't know, maybe Bale does keep his head pretty low. Maybe I should try the Giant Hunt against Bale. Alright. Now, Godfrey is a boss I've scarcely fought because I don't like losing access to Lindell. And so this entire New Game Plus run I've not defeated Malekith and converted Lindell. So I never get summoned for Godfrey. So should be interesting. Hopefully I can beat him. Curse you, Bale. Yeah. Bale is one of my favorite bosses. Let's see here. The last time I fought Godfrey, I used Lion's Claw, and it worked out pretty good. I'm wondering if I want to try something different or the same. He might be weak to bleed when he gets unarmored, so that gets me thinking Might try the Great Katana. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Smart idea. Hmm. I think I'll try Impaling Thrust on Great Katana. Because that has really high stance damage. And I might get a bleed on him. Which would be cool. No way! I never knew that Yura is here. Freaking Yura is here! If you don't finish his quest... Wait, surely I finished his quest though. Wait, no. This isn't Yura. This is... What's his face? Because I've almost certainly done this quest. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh no. Oh no. I'm... Yeah. Okay, I forgot that I'm actually into the... I'm in the madness ending right now. That's why he's showing up. Shoot. Yeah, I guess I have to defeat Millennia before I... Because I need the gold mask ending. So I need to defeat Millennia before I defeat Elden Beast. Okay. Let's see. Any last preparations? Nope. Okay. May chaos take the world! I wish more was done with Sirash.
It's been a long while, Morgoth. Long and hard didst thou fight.
Long and hard.
Tarnished warrior, spurned by the grace of gold. Be assured, the Elden Ring resteth close at hand.
Can you believe we put in all the work to get Great Runes and kill Malekith, and he just shows up at the last minute to try to steal the glory from us?
I am returned. to be granted audience once more. Upon my name as Godfrey, the first Elden Lord.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
'Twas nobly fought.
Maybe I should try drinking my physic before entering the boss room. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Alright. Nice. That's what I was saying, impaling thrust is some of the highest stance DPS in the game.
That will be all. Thou didst me good service, Siraj.
Hopefully I can get another bleed. I think I got a bleed. We'll see.
I've given thee courtesy enough. Now I fight as Horalu. Warrior!
Oh my god. The delay. Oh no.
The crown is warranted with strength.
The last time I used Gug's Lance Claw on him, I was able to get a stance break when he was about to do the earthquake thingy. And then I got the critical hit iframes when the earthquake was exploding. It was pretty cool. But not such luck this time. Why am I low on frost pots? All right. Damn. Keep dodging too early for that. That was still too early. Just not crazy too early. There we go. Oh, that's so good. Bleed, 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 bleed. Please. Alright.
Tarnished.
That felt like a...
Befits same crown.
That felt like a very anticlimactic phase 2. Somehow. It turns out I was doing good damage, I just needed to hit him more. And get hit less as it goes. He wombo comboed you, get suplexed, nerd. Hesitation is defeat. Wait, wrong. Roided out old man throwing massive weapon around with one hand. Yeah. No, hesitation is success in Elden Ring. Because you're supposed to delay your reaction to everything. Alright. I don't feel very skilled at the Radagon fight, so that sucks. Probably gonna give me a hard time, but I need to defeat Millennia first anyway to get the needle and cure my madness. Let's see here. Radagon is so scripted, he's easy as hell if you get good. It's his scripted moves that are the hardest for me. Because, like the triple slam thing, I can't figure out how to roll that. Like, it roll catches me no matter how I roll it. I think it jump catches you too, I can't remember for sure. Alright, maybe Black Flame is really good in co-op because you actually have time to sort of bother with it. But maybe it's not so good in solo. So I'll have to think of an alternative, and it would spare me a talisman slot too, which would be nice. Alright, not sure how this will go with blood tax on the Great Katana, but we'll see. How's that last one hitting me? Oh my god. Nice. That's huge. Fuck. Oh my god. I have no idea how to dodge the phantoms, and I survived with 1 HP. Only to die to the mundane follow-up. Okay. For solo, though, I'm really liking Great Katana Blood Tax a lot more than Black Flame Twin Blade. As I said, get good. Black Flame testing lasting 7 seconds is criminal. Yeah. I wouldn't mind so much if they let you apply Black Flame as a consumable instead of having to un-two-hand your weapon and then apply it and then re-two-hand your weapon. I think this blood text thing is going good though. If I mix in a frost pot or two, I think I'll be golden. Ah yeah, I need to remember to frost pot her when she's doing the Scarlet Aeonia. Also, I'm just messing up a few dodges that I shouldn't. Like, for some reason, her the last part of her waterfowl is getting me, even though I think it shouldn't. I dodge it all the time as a phantom, so I don't know what I'm doing different or wrong. And she's still getting me with her Scarlet Aeonia, and she shouldn't. I'll try running towards her instead of away from her. I think maybe running away from her works better when you're not in the center water area, because that's where most of my memories are. Like, you know, in the slightly slanted ground is probably where running away and jumping works better. Or maybe, I wonder if it's a networking thing. What if the place she lands on is where I show up when I'm a phantom? The place she targets to land is where the phantom shows up on the host screen, but on my screen I'm slightly farther away, and so maybe that's why sprinting away from her and jumping when she lands works as a phantom but isn't working here. Or it could just be doing it wrong here, but you know, it's interesting speculation. Oh, nice. Perfect. There. Finally did it. Oh no, oh my god. It's bad. Alright, let's try this. Nice. Oh my god, what am I doing? Oh my god, that sucks!
By the scarlet rot.
Fuck. I was trying so hard to get that heal. Goodness gracious. All right. What the heck was that timing? It was different, I swear. Oh, this is not going good. Yeah, this is going bad.
Flesh be consumed by the scarlet rot.
I forgot to rune arc that time. And it's just really hard to rebuff in phase 2. Okay. I forgot to rune arc this time too. I thought I could greed my way to phase 2, but it didn't work out. Oh no, you didn't. That was so rude of her. All right. Oh my god, I did it.
Extraordinary.
Yes.
The mark of a true lord.
Woo. All right.
Dear Mikola. Oh, dearest Mikola. My brother. I'm sorry. I finally met my match.
All right. GG. That was pretty good. I think my biggest takeaway from that, I knew blood tax was good against Millennia. I didn't realize how good just the regular old Great Katana light attacks are. You know, it's a great sword, so it stuns her pretty good. And you can usually get a 2-hit combo on her. And quite frequently stun her out of stuff too. Getting that last stance break was really cool. Things that I've done while you've been losing to Millennia: installed Sekiro from scratch, installed 2B mod from Mod Engine, defeated Gyobyu, Genichiro, and Guardian Ape. Now onto Ishin. I don't believe you. That's installing Sekiro. Sure, you haven't gotten that far. Are you doing the... Wait, let's see here. Did not be Ishin before you got millennia. Are you joking or are you not joking? And you mean since I started millennia, not since I had this current losing streak, right? Man. Are you doing the Shura ending or not? All right. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh no. What did I do with... Am I stuck? Am I locked out of the gold mask ending for yet another run? What did I do with... What's her face? Oh no! What have I done? Look at the disgrace. I'm locked into the madness ending. One stupid achievement. Fuck. Ugh. What the hell? Shit. Oh man. Well, that sucks. Alright, who's next? Just Radagon, I think. Alright, Radagon time, I guess. Reflection, not story. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Just going in really rusty, and I do mean since you beat Godfrey. No way. Alright. Hope you did would serve a villain like you right. Shut up! Your evil antics come back to bite you in the ass. 100% deserved. You're like the biggest fan of the Madness ending. In honor of Millicent's sacrifice, maybe I should use a multi-hit thing for Radagon. I doubt I would do much good with that though. Let's see here. I'm a two-handed person at heart. Yeah, this seems pretty good. I know he's weak to fire, but fire isn't my strong suit. Inner Ishin. Oh, nice. You killed him. Good job. Oh, I know what I'm going to try. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. This will be good. The longer generation of Crimson Burst could still be useful in a long fight like this. Alright, and that frees up a talisman. That frees up a lot of talismans. This might be easy peasy, we'll see. Shouldn't speak too soon, but let me put that Pearl Drake away. Maybe I should try Black Flame against him. Maybe. It's a light load on the FP, this moveset. But then what should I use for... I'll just use the same thing for Elden Beast. It'll be fine, I think. Okay. You know, I still don't understand why America Radagon is made out of whatever the heck they're made out of. And fuck this boss. Okay. Okay, you know what? Post DLC damage is really high. That was awesome. Never had a more pleasant Radagon fight. Thank you. Or maybe these weapons are just cracked. I didn't even use the black flame. I just used that one consumable. Shit. Alright. That was loud. I like the physics choice I've got going on. There we go. Easy. Nice. Yeah, I think Millennia pretty clearly the hardest base game boss. Stupid madness ending. Fuck. Oh man, I'm gonna miss these crystal tears. Want to go to the next game cycle? Shit. Oh. Eat your heart out, Midra.
Lord of frenzied flame. I will seek you as far as you may travel. To deliver you what is yours. Destined death.
I need to double check something. New items can be bought. Alright, I need to double check. I don't actually remember. This would be so tragic. I don't actually remember if the Millicent blooming is the ending where she drops the needle or not. It's kind of confusing. I'm gonna be heartbroken if the needle is there. Okay. Okay. Good. Friendship and then sadness. Alright. So be it. Okie doke. And I guess there's nothing else to do but jump into the next new game cycle. Just in time to see the victory lap against Beast. Don't choke. I think Elden Beast is still your all-time favorite. Oh, Elden Ring OST. Gloam Eye Millennia, my beloved. You have a lot of beloveds, you know. Alright, let's see what the twin-eyed husks are up to. Oh, it's probably Gideon's stuff. Gideon's sales. Corin. All just a bunch of useless crap. Alright. Alrighty. I'll blow the rest of my runes on something. Upgraded materials, I guess. There we go.
Who are you? Oh. I must be a blacksmith. Now, let's get smithing. Could you tell me what happened? Why is the round table burning? In ruins. Why does that girl weep for me? Oh. Have I forgotten something of dire importance?
All right.
Who are you? Oh, now.
I see. So it wasn't just me this happened to. To think he'd forget who you were as well. I knew he'd burn himself out. Old Hugh. I think we could talk him into leaving the round table hold now. But maybe it's better that we don't. It's only proper that we respect his choice to stay. I'll remain with Hugh. He made me who I am today. I'd like to return the kindness, in whatever small way I can. Please, become Elden Lord. Hugh was always saying that you were a lord. To him,
Oh, that reminds me.
slay her with the weapons he smithed. Slay the god Marika, who cursed us all.
The last thing.
The seamster at your service, my lord, ready to make adjustments to your garments. My lord, in all honesty, what do you think of me? Am I fit to serve a lord such as you in all my ugliness? Must I be reborn, no matter what ill fate awaits me? Oh, I'm such a fool. I don't even have answers to the simplest of questions. You're going already, my lord. Please do be safe on your journeys.
Alright, we gotta sneak so he doesn't realize it's us.
You're beautiful. Bok the seems ready to make adjustments. Did I just hear my mum speaking? Thank you very much. Mum was always the only one who said I was beautiful. And now, my dear lord, let me hear her voice. Oh, please, if I may dream just once, do you feel the same way my mum did, my lord? You think I'm beautiful despite these looks? Oh, my lord, my dear lord, I, Bok the seamster, am forever in your service. May the throne of Elden Lord be yours. You're going already, Mum. Please do be safe on your journeys.
What a sweet, sweet little demi-human.
Bok the sea ready to make. You're going already.
Such a shame that he succumbed to the demand of entertainment.
Oh! My lord, is something wrong? My lord, what's happened? Did I do something wrong? Or is it just because I'm ugly? Oh, oh my. My lord, is that the truth? Heart of hearts. My, oh my.
Man, apparently the bare fist does fuck all damage. Like literally 4 damage per hit. And he has a lot more health than I expected. Alright, let's get serious here.
My lord, I failed you. Please, forgive me.
All right. Now that's settled. I think it's time to go. Gonna use the restroom while it does intro cinematic. I think it'll do intro cinematic. Yeah, okay.
The fallen leaves tell a story
Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, the demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring.
Oh, no way. Now I see. You defeated Inner Ishin
Of their new
while I was at Godfrey.
triggered the shattering.
Huh.
A war from which no lord arose. A war.
You're an actual monster. I hope you have endless dreams about high school for your sins. No! No! Anything but dreams about high school. I hate those. And our next D&D game will be high school based. No.
Rise.
No.
You tarnished,
How could you come up with something so evil?
who yet live. The
I did nothing wrong.
and lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask, Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Othmere, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown.
It sucks how Millennia's Great Rune is almost useless. I guess it's not useless in the DLC.
To stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
Alright. Here we are. And now for this game cycle, instead of soloing bosses, I just want to do as much co-op as possible. And if I'm feeling brave, maybe even Taunter's Tongue. This is gonna be crazy. An evil setting for an evil person. Dare I say, you're worse than Dirge. Now, don't start comparing me to Dirge, or I'll take that as a compliment. That's like such a level of evil that you have to be impressed and almost aspiring by it. You know, I'm gonna rate messages too. because it's just nice to give people a little boost while they're online. Alright. No way. You keep your crystal tears. Oh my god, I can't believe it. That's awesome. That means I don't have to rush area progression and I can focus on quest progression instead. Alright. Oh, but there's no bonfire, so I can't change my physic, whatever it's on. That should be fine. Nice. Honestly, I took way too many hits there. It's kind of risky.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on her side. We found her here after all. One of her kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Does anyone know, did Godwin's assassination happen before or after the Erd Tree stopped giving sap? Because if my memory of the lore is to be believed, the heyday of the Golden Order must have been pretty nice. Maybe I don't know, maybe pre-Radagon was pretty nice. I don't suppose there's a co-op summon around here. Ah, no great rune. How sad. I wish they let you keep your currently equipped great rune, so you could bring something into the next game. What the heck? Ah. That was a lot of damage. About 3,000 damage from just the stomp part. That's crazy. That's actually way higher than I realized. I needed to test that out on other enemies. Is there a co-op summon thing around here? Why is there poison just randomly here? It's a little random. Alright, I'll try to grab someone from the first step.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Hmm? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless.
What?
Without guidance.
What?
Without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity. Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me. Vare. Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, a path that a tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you tarnished to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave. Grace's guidance will reveal the path forward, most certainly, to Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff, the home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Drafted. It's time you set off, I should think, to Castle Stormvale on the cliff, where Grace would guide you, if you seek the Elden Ring, maidenless as you are. It's time to Castle Stormvale.
Okay. Personally, I don't like getting summoned at the first step, because it's usually just people sitting around ganking, but hopefully whoever I manage to grab is willing to play along. Let's grab a Kevin and a Ford. Fuck. Alright, whatever. There has to be a summon thing in there, I just don't know where it is. Understandable. You can turn off these things though. Right, there's gotta be a thing down here. Where is it? This might be the least co-opted area. Ow. Yeesh. I feel like I've been in here before with co-op. I just don't know how. Maybe it was back when we were trying randomizer or something. All right. Alright, whatever. They have really high DPS. Shit. Fuck. Come on, give me a spirit summon thingy. Oh my god. Alright, I'll worry about that later. I will try a Geel. Maybe I'll have better summon luck there.
You must be the new Tarnished. You do well to steer clear of a Geel Lake, fledgling. Dragon roosts there, and it's as fearsome as it is majestic. So, unless you're mad, or wish to be burned alive, stay clear of the lake.
It's funny that he mentions being mad and burned alive when he channels the madness dude later.
Be a fool. Turn back before it's too late. Don't be a fool.
Alright, here's the Stake of America. Where is that summon? Maybe it's on the south side. Is that arterial leaf? Out here randomly? I'm gonna pull up a map of the summoning sites because cannot be missing that many. Let's see here. Summoning pool. Yeah, okay, there's not one inside that dungeon. There is one on this lake. Oh yeah. If you die to the dragon, he gives you such sass. That's funny. Oh my god. There it is. Oh my god. They seriously did not need to make it so you can't attack when there's a stupid interaction message. My god. I don't know if I've ever gotten this summoning pool before. He didn't exactly intentionally channel Shibuya. He just died and Shibuya said free real estate. I can't remember where I heard this little bit of lore, so hopefully I'm not misremembering it, but I think I heard that he actually made some kind of deal with Shibuya or something like that. Maybe it was Zuli the Witch who said something about him making a deal with Shibuya. I think, again, if my memory is correct, he has some cut content, some cut lines, where he talks about his eyes being consumed by worms or something like that. Which is related to madness somehow, allegedly. Alright, Mizu, don't let me down. We're gonna fight a boss just like you wanted. I promise it'll be fun.
Hey. Hey.
Alright, let's go for it. Easy peasy. A fellow Rakshasa set enjoyer. Alright, now I've got my wondrous physic wearing me down. I'll go grab patches next. Oh shit.
Have you heard of they, sir? But you, I can play the role turning root to aid you. You need own to the foot. Then it said, summon me. Ah, Torrent, treat him with.
Alright, should I grab... Is there a summoning pool around here? It is this way, okay. Shit. However. I had no idea that demi-humans could get down here.
The end is nigh. For you. And justice, bud. fought Nereus and lived. You must have seen my share of battle. I am Yura, as you might recall. Hunter of bloody fingers, tarnished, held in thrall by cessblood. Zealots, who stalk their own, who stay the path. You are certain to face more of them. Just remember, no kinship with their ilk remains. Their madness precludes it.
There he goes talking about madness again.
Don't let your emotions stay your blade. Be on your way. Perhaps we will meet.
I'm actually going to skip patches because it's not very co-opable. Alright. Alright, here it comes.
Hey.
The only way to make this difficult is by summoning any others? Nope. Okay. You have to jump off halfway, don't you? There's always a little puzzle to it. Ah, fuck. Okay. Easy. All right.
Beautiful work, felling that dragon, and as such, there's something you might like to know. The heart you brought back. It's used in dragon communion. If you should find yourself overcome by hunger for the heart, yearning for its strength, then seek the decrepit church on the little island off the western coast.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
You must not forget, though, those who partake in dragon communion will one day shed their humanity, their hunger for dragon, their yearning only worsens until the floodgates burst, unleashing eternal torment. The strength of a mighty dragon. Magnificent, but deadly. It's no surprise that dragon communion is ruinous. You must not forget those who partake in dragon communion.
Okie dokie. Let's see here. Can probably summon someone for Margit pretty quickly. Where are those catacombs here? can't lose your humanity and become a worm through dragon communion if you throw away your humanity for pretty yellow flames first. I wonder if this is a gargoyle catacomb or a skeleton catacomb. Maybe people completely forget about this dungeon by the time they're this level. Curious. Or maybe co-op really is that bad after Night Rain released.
Everyone here. Only to have, did you know? It's quite a lot. You're all on your own, are you? And heading to... You're all on your own and heading to... Enticed. Well, that makes us two peas in a pod. But I don't have your courage. It's scary, you know, having your arms cut off. Or legs. Or your head. I want to be like everyone else, but I'm just too scared.
Roderica's great.
Craven.
I think they did great with Roderica.
I know. Can you take this little one along with you? Can you take and the spirit will be glad. It was a pleasure to... Oh, can you pass on a message for me? Tell them I love them. And that despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough. I'm finally getting the hang of this whole pain thing, you know.
What a doomer outlook.
To see you. Oh,
crazy. And so delightful about it too.
This tiny golden.
So what exactly is your goal right now? It looks like you're just doing random dungeons instead of following any quests or speed running to the ending you need. Yeah, I just want to... my goal in this run is to be a host.
The rays of grace
At this soul level,
that guide
which
you
is my favorite
through your burden.
soul level, 200. And so I'm just looking for any dungeon where I can summon other people for co-op and summon them for content. So other people can enjoy being summoned, even though Night Rain is out.
Upon the cliff in Castle Stormvale is a shard bearer, a demigod, who inherited a fragment.
I'll probably
of
end the stream
shattered
after
Elden
Margit.
Ring. If the rays of grace signal the castle, then the Elden Ring beckons you. As an ally by pact, I pray that you are fit to face the challenge presented by the ring.
What should I bring?
Me? I'm searching for my purpose, given to me by my mother inside the Earth Tree, long ago, for the reason that I yet live, burned and bodiless. There is something for which I must apologize. I've acted the Finger Maiden, yet can offer no guidance. I am no maiden. My purpose was long ago lost.
So what does she mean exactly when she says she's not a maiden? Alright, let's not overdo it this time. Where did you go? Okay. Now let's see what these summons can do.
Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished. I shall remember thee, tarnished. Smoldering with thy meager flame.
Forgive me. I've been testing you to see whether or not grace truly does guide you, and whether you are fit to face the challenge that entails. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hall, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace. Very well. Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
Oh, this is a rare occasion. I can't remember the last time a new Tarnished made their way to the Round Table. Very well. As your senior, I bid you welcome. It is safe here. You may let down your guard. Allow me a word of advice. As your senior, you are a mere visitor to the Round Table. Nothing more. A house guest. Yet to earn their keep. Remember your place, newcomer.
Man, I wish he could see what I did to him last game cycle.
There's nothing left to say. Be at your leisure. There's nothing left to say.
Ah, hello. You must be new here. Well, just call me Dialos. The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands. By the way, have you met a young woman named Lanya on your travels? She's my servant, but fickle as the wind. Take your eyes off her for but a moment and she's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure to tell me.
I wonder if there's anything deeper going on about Lanya, or if it's just a cheap pretense for his whole rage against Volcano Manor. Like, kind of like, what's her face? Calvari in, Orid. Originally, I, like, didn't have much planned for her except to get sacrificed. But then, no, you had to go and save her.
Be sure to tell me if you meet a young woman named Lanya. She's a servant to my house. She's been my companion since childhood. I've lost count of the number of times I've had to find her like this. Honestly, she's such a little tomboy. Be sure to tell me if you meet a young woman named...
Alright.
You're a new face, no matter. Lay out your art. I see you've noticed nothing special. I'm trapped, that's all there is. I've no crime being a Messiah despite my desire to.
Alright, let's kill Mad Tongue Albrecht. He's actually kind of dangerous with his status conditions. I'm gonna try a game remove. The running attack on that is not very good. Alright. Alrighty. I think I'll end the stream more or less there and start streaming regularly to just add more co-op to the game. I'm not gonna speedrun it either. I wanna really stretch it out. Cover every corner of every dungeon. Alright, that's good enough for now. Have a good night.